My name is Jessalyn. I am visiting from San Francisco. I'm in the wine industry. I'm the wine lady from California. This morning I'll be making breakfast, since breakfast is such an important part of the day, to get you started. And I'm making two things: a chia breakfast pudding with berries. So there's some California hippie crunchy healthy breakfast, and then an Italian baked eggs, something more warm and hearty for the Boston freezing cold morning that's happening outside. I started cooking, I remember cooking when I was 2 or 3. I'd always have a little apron on, I'd always be sitting on the counter, I'd always want to put all the ingredients in and stir. I would love to be able to come home and cook every night, and I see that as a luxury, but I really enjoy it. To me, it's really relaxing and like kind of connecting with the food, and then also being able to connect with people over a meal, have conversation, make memories, drink wine, or mimosas. So chia seeds, pretty much all their carbohydrates are fiber. They're super high in protein. They're super high in antioxidants. And they were used tons of years ago by the Aztecs and Mayans. Chia seed pudding you can have for breakfast. You could have it for dessert. Super, super easy. You just need chia seeds and then a liquid. So you could use water, you could use juice, milk. I'm going to use coconut milk. You could use almond milk, soy milk, hemp milk. Any liquid and chia seeds equals yummy. You can add whatever you want to. So you can add fresh berries. You could add mint. So I'm going to put some berries in here. So a cup of berries. I'm going to mash them up a little bit. I really like berries. And then 3 tablespoons of chia seeds. In they go. Mix those little seeds up in there. Cup of coconut milk. So 3 tablespoons of chia seeds and a cup of whatever your liquid is. Pour that in there. Mix that up. And then this has to go in the fridge for half an hour, and then it's set to go. You can also do it at night and put it in a little mason jar with your liquid and chia seeds and shake it up and put it in the fridge. And then the next morning it'll be ready for breakfast. In it goes. So the little chia balls kind of get like, not like gelatin, I guess, almost like little rice pudding. It's kind of thick and kind of jiggly. It's almost like a cold porridge. So then you can top it with blueberries, cranberries, cinnamon, whatever you like. Ta-da! Mimosa time! So you have 2 ingredients for your mimosa. You got your juice and you got your bubbles. And you could think, I'm just putting them both in the glass. It doesn't matter which I put first, but it does matter. So if you put your juice in first and then the bubbles, you will have most likely a volcano of mimosa that ends up everywhere, which is not what I'm going for today. I would like to drink the mimosa. Bubbles go in first, then your juice. Mimosas. Cheers! Hey, cheers! So for this one I'm going to do, I call it Italian baked eggs, although it's not really baked, so I don't really know why I call it that. I'm going to use an onion, some spinach, some mushrooms. You could also use zucchini, bell peppers. If you wanted to put meat in there, you could do turkey bacon or some apple sausage. Also going to use some tomato sauce. I have 2 eggs per person, so since it's Meredith and I have 4 little eggs over here. Parsley, Parmesan cheese, and olive oil. Turn it on medium high. Put a little olive oil in there. Little zoop, maybe a teaspoon. And while that heats up, we're going to chop our onion in. Depending on what you're putting in here, so just layer your veggies in there, sauteing, so hardest to softest. So if you were putting a bell pepper in here, put those in with the onions. These are actually pre-sliced mushrooms. I'm cheating. But if you'd really like to buy whole mushrooms and chop them yourself, then go for it. Mushroom fact of the day. If you are a vegan, you should eat mushrooms because mushrooms are the only vegan source of vitamin D. If you don't know about spinach, you've been living in a cave. It has, let's see, it has vitamin A, C, E, potassium. A cup of spinach has double the potassium of a banana. Spinach is just amazing, just like kale. Eat your greens. I'm going to chop the spinach because it's a little bit too big right now. Next step. So I'm going to turn the heat down to medium. We got our veggies in there. I'm going to put my cheater non-homemade sauce in. In the sauce goes, and so we want that to kind of like burble and simmer and blub blub for a little bit. Add a little bit of salt and pepper. Put some pepper in there. Depending on how many people you're making this for, I would put no more than 6 eggs in a skillet. So if you needed to use 2 skillets to make this, I would do that. It's egg time, so I'm going to turn my sauce on low. Move some mushrooms over, maybe make a little nest for your eggs. And you're just going to crack the egg into the sauce like that. So you want to make sure that there's enough room around each egg. You don't want them like all stacked on top of each other. Should just take like 5 minutes to cook. We'll be able to slowly watch them depending on how much you like your yolks cooked. If you still want them runny to dip the toast in, or if you want them cooked a little bit more. They're getting there. It's getting bubbly. The whites are turning white. I'm going to grate a little bit of Parmesan cheese. You don't have to put cheese on it if you are not eating cheese. There's still a little bit of white on the top. You can see the little situation happening. Eggs are cooking. Okay. I think we're ready. 1 egg, 2 eggs.
And pick up your bowl. Healthy and happy food that's good for your soul. Stories we share, tastes that we love.
Enjoy. It feels warm in my hands. It smells warm and delicious and hearty. And good luck to all you people in this freezing cold land of Boston.
Chop, chop, chopping with, stop and talking with, places hopping with Mero. Knives dropping with, popcorn's popping with, anything
Right?
can happen with Mero. There's no stopping with, not just talking with, we're chop, chop, chopping with.
Definitely special thanks my mom for letting me use her kitchen. Yeah. And she let me cook with her when I was younger. Thanks, Mom.